Hello, viewers. Welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. Our Oracle card for today belongs to the Dream Reading Cards by Inserra. The card for today is entitled Play. Respond to every call that excites your spirit. I was looking at the definition of the word play. It says it's an activity that we engage in order to enjoy ourselves and have recreation. Well, in a more personal note, play is something that makes you laugh, makes you cry, makes you feel happy that you are alive. And children are the expert in it. Well, it's quite interesting, our life. For example, the first time a child sees a piano, the child immediately approaches the piano, touch the keys, and create music. And then they start, once they learn, each key produces a different note. So they start playing with the keys. And for an adult, the sound is like nightmare. But for a child, it's magic. So a child just enjoys the moment, and they are not very particular whether they commit mistakes or not. They just enjoy the moment. Now, when a child first sees a piano, they just play it, and they just enjoy how the notes will just come out from that instrument. And they don't care whether it's an orderly way of playing it. They just play it. And yes, it might sound terrible, but for a child, it's already like heaven. Now, along the way, an adult, a good meaning adult, would approach the child and will tell them, there is a proper way of playing this instrument so that you will enjoy it even more and that you will feel free and your heart will find peace, and there are a lot of benefits if you will just know how to do it. And so the child follows the advice of the adult, and so they try to learn the right positioning of the hand and the fingers. They do a lot of exercises, they make a lot of sacrifices, they spend a lot of hours to master the music. But the intention of doing that is because they want to reach that point when in the end they will feel free again, and that they will be able to enjoy the sound that they are able to create. However, for many of us, somewhere along the way, what we thought will set us free has even made us feel burdened, and we feel obligated. And then oftentimes we felt that it should be this and it should be that. Sooner or later, the process is no longer enjoyable because there are already a lot of shoulds and shouldn'ts, and you no longer do it spontaneously, but you have to do it regularly in order to maintain a certain degree of being able to perform it wonderfully. Now, if learning how to do something, if that purpose is to set you free, to make you sing, to make you cry, to make you laugh, to make you enjoy, if in the end of undergoing the process you fail to reach that goal, then something happened along the way. You might have had a flat tire. Many times it's like that. We pursue something because we want to be able to do it with joy and with freedom. But somewhere along the way we get bogged down, and what we hoped would make us feel free, happy, and feeling life to the full ends up becoming a burden instead. And we become troubled by shoulds and shouldn'ts, procedures, responsibilities, and sooner or later, what was intended to make us enjoy life, make us feel truly alive and really enjoy the present moment, is lost. So when we lose that, when we are not able to cross over, then something wrong had happened along the way. It's the same also with a religion. Oftentimes when a child, their relationship with the divine is very spontaneous. When they need something, they pray. When they're happy, they talk to God directly. When they're angry, they also talk directly to God and tell God that they are angry. They're very spontaneous. And then sooner or later, those who have gone ahead on the child's religion would teach the child of the rubrics on how to do it. But the intention is to set the child free in the end. But if in the end, instead of setting the child free, the child becomes burdened by responsibilities, by the shoulds and shouldn'ts of that faith that they are called to, then something went wrong along the way. Because the faith was intended to bring peace, to bring a deeper relationship with the divine, to make them enjoy a loving relationship with the divine. If somewhere along the way they become less charitable and then they love the divine less than when they were children, then something is wrong. They have lost that sense of spontaneity. They have lost that sense of play. So this card, I feel, calls us to check our life again, to re-examine. Are the things that we are doing still have that energy of play? Or have we lost it somewhere along the way because of the shoulds and shouldn'ts of the things that we need to do, or the shoulds and shouldn'ts of the journey towards achieving the joy of something that we have passionately pursued? Okay, so the challenge for us is your passion, or is your dream, or is the thing that you are pursuing still enjoyable? Does it still make you sigh? Does it still make you, makes your heart beat, makes you feel great that you are alive? If it still does, then it's good. It means that you haven't lost that energy of play. But if somewhere along the way you've lost it, then this card reminds you the real purpose of everything that we put our heart and our mind into. And that is to live the present moment, to cherish every moment, to really feel alive, to learn to laugh, to learn to cry, and to cherish also the company of the people that we encounter along the way. Well, I hope that somehow this reflection has helped you to somehow recover that sense of play in everything that you do, to again regain that joy, that sense of recreation, okay, that sense of enjoyment in everything that we do. If we fail to do that, maybe we need to somehow let go a little, to loosen up a little, and just allow ourselves to commit mistakes every once in a while. Okay, now let's try to read from the handbook that accompanies this card, and maybe we can gain more insights regarding play. Find time to incorporate play into your everyday life. Allow your inner child to experience joy. You deserve to be happy and be joyful around others. Look for ways to find simple, childlike moments of pleasure in the busyness of life. Bring playfulness back into your life and enjoy those exquisite moments of sheer joy. Do not take life so seriously right now. Let go of your adult voice for a time and enjoy the childlike freedom that you had in your younger years. Let go of the expectations, the burdens, and judgment of the adult in you. Take a break. Reconnect with your inner child. Take time out for yourself and look at the world through a child's wonder. Drop the cynicism. Expect surprises, and they will manifest in unexpected ways that will delight the child within. Remember the best times of your childhood and reconnect with the emotions experienced during those times of playfulness. Find ways to express your sense of fun with those around you. Be joyful so that you will be a pleasure to be around. Feeling joyful is a quality that opens up your heart and allows the Spirit in. It is rejuvenating. It will heal your wounded heart and give you a zest for life. Do not feel you don't deserve happiness and time out to play. Be a fun person to be around and go out more. Make room in your life to include play. For most of you, play is not a priority because someone's got to take care of things. But in the meantime, stress takes its toll on your health and well-being. How much easier would it be if you allowed yourself to play more often and play fair and play just because it brings glee to your life? Be spontaneous. Dance like there's nobody watching. Take a holiday and play. Well, that's it for today. So whatever endeavor you undertake, always remember that the goal is for you to enjoy life. So if you are losing that part of enjoyment, you haven't reached the right goal. Maybe this card will remind you. Take some time out and just enjoy. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.